EdT1138 here, and welcome to another Friday Night Pickup video, which would have been a very short, very boring pickup video if something had not happened last night, which I will get to in a few minutes. First, I want to take the opportunity to help promote a few projects from friends that I have here on YouTube. The first one is Yell Chaos and the Sainted Magnus Show, two very good friends here on YouTube, have joined something called the 8-Bit Podcast, or helped to found something called the 8-Bit Podcast. I really don't know exactly how it worked out, but in any case, they're two of four people on the 8-Bit Podcast, and it is a very entertaining podcast. I've heard some people, or I shouldn't say heard, I've read some people complaining that it's too long, because it is a little over 2 hours, all of them. I think all but one of them, I think, was like 1 hour and 58 minutes. But the great thing about it is you can turn it on your computer, or you can stream it on your iPhone or whatever the heck it is that you have while you're working around the house. Or you can do what I do and you can download the MP3, which they provide a link to in the description, and I listen to it while I'm driving 3 hours a day for work. So works out great for people like me. In any case, they're very entertaining, and like I said, Yell Chaos and the Sainted Magnus Show are two of the four people. The other four people, you may or may not know them. In any case, check it out. There will be a link in the description down below, as well as a link to Yell Chaos and the Sainted Magnus Show's channels. Next, there is a new gaming website out there, and it was set up by the Sega Stoner. The name of the website is, I believe, I can't remember if it's the Game Thugs or the Gaming Thugs. I really should have probably written all this stuff down, but no, I'm trying to rely on my memory and it's failing me. I think it's Game Thugs. Anyway, there will be a link in the description down below. And there are some really cool YouTubers on there as well. VinnyRap Game Snaps is going to have a series of videos on there, as well as Hop is Fine and the retro stylings of the Stig's Game Room. So check it out. I'm sure it will be very entertaining. He just set it up. I believe the only video on there right now is VinnyRap Game Snaps video, and then the Sega Stoner has some of his Sega Stoner Show videos on there. In any case, all of those descriptions, all of those links will be in the description down below. Now, after promoting all of those channels and all of those things that are going on, I'm now going to show you my pickups. The only thing that I actually picked up this week is something that was a really good price, and I couldn't pass it up. It's the Empire Strikes Back on the NES. I don't know that I played this game when I was a kid. I can't remember. So I had to buy it when I saw it for less than half of what it normally goes for. So that was my one pickup. Now, I was at my friend Brandon's house last night for the NFL draft. He had a little bit of a get-together for the NFL draft. And of course, we watched the NFL draft on a huge television that is the size of a wall. Well, it's actually on the wall. It's a projection. So really cool to watch it there because everything is bigger than life size. Of course, somebody has to call my phone right in the middle of this. Well, screw it. I'm not going to edit this video. And who is it here? It's a toll-free call. It's probably a politician. Screw you. Now, one more ring. Hold on. That should be it. Now, while I was at his house, his wife carries in a box and says, "Hey, we have some goodies for you. Don't leave it here. Take it home with you." So I did, and here it is. Now, the really interesting thing with these is that it didn't come from Brandon himself. It came from his boss, Nick. And Nick, I have no idea if you actually watch my videos. I don't know how you found out that I collect video games. Thank you very much. They're going to a good home. I really appreciate it. And Nick, if I recall correctly, Brandon told me, is a bit of a retro game collector himself, so nice to go from one retro game collector to another. Alright, yeah, the phone call kind of screwed me up here, messed with my flow, and since I didn't write any of this down, I can't remember what I've said already. Yeah, video games. That's the important thing. There is one thing in here that is not a video game. It is a Stormtrooper keychain. Purchased from Toys R Us. My son will love that. He has his own house key and a couple of other keys, and we'll put it on a Stormtrooper keychain. He'll be thrilled. The first few things in here are, I shouldn't say few, the first things in here are Odyssey 2 video games. And I'll show you here what they are. I've got Computer Golf, Subchase. Out of This World and Helicopter Rescue. This is going to take forever, I apologize. UFO. Ooh, got to get in front of the camera, Ed. KC Munchkin. What is this? Alpine Skiing. Football. KC's Crazy Chase. Alien Invaders Plus. And Cosmic Conflict. I love alliteration. And it says 2076 Star Command. Sounds like it should be fun. In addition to those games, he also gave me The Quest for the Rings, which, if you don't know what this is, it is that. It is a cross between a board game or role-playing game and a video game, and it is fantastic. So this thing is in really good shape. As far as I can tell, everything is in it. And let's see if I can hold this so everything doesn't fall out. I did not do a good job. But some artwork on the inside there. And if I understand correctly, that is actually the artwork that's on the cover of the European version. But it comes with all of these cool little pieces in here, and I'm not sure if they're all there or not. And then it comes with the board for the game itself in exceptionally good condition. Right there. Very cool. And the overlay, which I cannot get out of here, so I'm just going to hold it up and show it to you like that. That is the overlay for the keyboard on the Odyssey 2. Like I said, I think it's all here. I didn't go through it, but it appears to all be here, and that is fantastic. This is not a cheap game. I believe that it goes on eBay for between $20 and $40, depending on what day of the week it is. I mean, you know how things are on eBay. Sometimes they're more expensive, sometimes they're less. In any case, not cheap. Very cool. Thank you very much, Nick. But that's not all. There was one other thing in here. It is the Unisonic Tournament 2000, and I am holding it upside down because on the other side, it's right side up. So let's try this right here. There we go. The Unisonic Tournament 2000. It is a Pong system. It is a very cool looking Pong system. I gotta say, of all the Pong systems I've seen, that one is probably the coolest looking. It looks like a piece of, well, I don't know, I was about to say stereo equipment, but it didn't even look like that. It looks like the control panel off of a spaceship or something. It's just cool looking. The best part about this Pong system has got to be the gun. Alright, here it is. Now this is not the whole gun. What I love about this thing is it can be either a pistol, and what you do is you loosen this nut up here, and you slide in this barrel. This is the pistol barrel. And then you tighten the nut down. I mean, as if you really need to do that, but it's just so cool. That is the pistol. Tell me that thing isn't cool. Now, it gets better. In addition to being a pistol, you can install a rifle barrel. It installs the same way. Although I probably should have loosened the nut a little bit more. And then there is a stock here that you install. I'm holding it upside down. It slides on. Oops, if I can figure it out. Slides on. I said it slides on! There we go. And then you tighten up this little screw on the back. And now you have what looks like an assault rifle. Try and get it in the whole frame there. That, pardon the expression, is badass. That thing is cool. I can see why they don't make this sort of thing anymore. I could definitely see somebody mistaking that for a real gun. That is just too cool looking. So, those were my pickups for the week. The coolest pickups for the week came from my friend Brandon, actually from Nick, Brandon's boss, through my friend Brandon's house, and now into my basement. And it is all in really good shape. Very, very cool, very unexpected. Thank you very much to Nick and to Brandon for getting it to me. Now, I don't know if Nick is on YouTube. Nick, if you're on YouTube and you happen to watch my videos, let me know, and I will be happy to give your channel a shout-out if you care. I don't know, you might be one of those people that just watches videos, or you might not have a YouTube channel at all. Brandon, on the other hand, does have a YouTube channel. It is not video game related, but it is cool nonetheless. His channel name is Pummeler. I'll put a link in the description below. And to give you a brief description of what his channel is, well, there's not much to his channel. It is a very specific thing that he does on his channel. And his birthday is on Halloween. He has a fantastic Halloween party every year, and one of the things he does at the party is he has a light show. He has lights, they're timed to music, he does this thing on the computer and makes them dance and do all kinds of crazy things, and he posts videos of those things on his channel. This last year he had a, a live dead band playing, and I don't know. Check out his channel, you'll see what I'm talking about. That's it. I managed to talk for 11 minutes about nothing, and I had a phone call, and I got confused, and I talked about some other people's projects going on, and that's all I'm going to do. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry I didn't edit this. Bye.